Testing, testing.
No.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Good. I'm doing okay. Thanks for squeezing me in this morning.
Hey. Anything for you.
Appreciate that, man. How's your week been so?
I'm gonna do all white. Is that all right?
Okay, yeah.
Just make sure.
I will go all black.
Oh God. Reconnect this shit. Okay. All right. Week's going all right. Emily's out of town. She's in Boston.
Okay. Work or?
Yeah,
fun?
she had to go for a conference.
Okay.
Just for a couple days, so she comes back tonight. But so yeah, just a lot of bopping around and you know, single dad life.
Not easy, man. Not easy.
With one, it's not so bad. And he goes to daycare, so it's like.
Right.
But yeah, he's been fun. Thankfully.
Do you guys co-sleep at all with Max?
No, I'm afraid I'd kill him.
Okay, that's like a fair concern.
Every once in a while, if he's like having a real tough night, we'll like try to bring him into bed, but then he never sleeps anyway, so we like stick around for an hour and take him back. So
yeah,
no, but we never did. I used to have this recurring like night terror when he was up till he was like 3 months old that I fell asleep in the bed feeding him, like bottle feeding him.
Oh wow!
And I would wake up like, but I wouldn't be awake. I'd be like sleepwalking, frantically searching the bed for him.
Sure.
And it should happen for like no joke, like 3 or 4 months, and then finally I was like, all right, we're good. So that was always fun.
All right, well, good luck, man.
Yeah, hey, I'm hoping to score today.
Oh, there you
go. Oh. Injury
I swear, I think Eisenberg messed with the injury flyers here.
You know what I mean? Dan and I every other possession. No, I fumbled on the first play yesterday, and that was it. Everybody packed it up after that one.
I saw that.
And it was like, okay, late hold, cool. Late hold after he's on the ground.
On Magoo again.
Yeah, I love that name. Yeah. So.
And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed.
Yeah, I've got my parents in town for up until today. Actually, they've been here for about a week. They're
nice.
Back tonight to Arizona, so.
Well, maybe that's nice.
Yeah. Slippery ball. So they've got the kids under wrap right now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's been huge. I've needed like a week of grief.
Like being able to just like, not that you can't just like, you know, totally give up on being a parent, but like just to chill a little bit.
Right. Oh, it's good for mental health.
Just take a beat.
The offense set for a first down play. To the ground with the back.
Yeah, I just got this message from my boss, a group message. It's the longest thing he's ever said. He's still like only been here a year, but
quarterbacks that don't just take.
He's like, oh, there'll be formal communication of organizational changes within blah, 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 blah. And then, like, halfway through, he gets to the point where he says, it won't affect you, any of you directly.
And those guys are really hard.
Well, that's affecting me. Yeah, that's kind of a weird way to spin things.
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, like, I got a job still? That's dope.
Right.
He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. He's going to have to do a better job tonight.
That's been my day so far.
That is not how you want to start a game.
Hopefully there's some follow-up there.
Yeah, he's like, I'm excited to discuss it with you all on Tuesday. And it's like, but are you? You don't really ever say anything, fella. He's not a very good communicator. I think that's a requirement, honestly, to work for Kohler. Is like you have to be like really bad and deceitful at communication.
Here's the handoff. Makes him talk to the hand. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line.
This running back just doesn't go down easily. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
Damn. Oh, where's the ball? That was a little interesting.
What was that?
All right, kick a field goal, maybe.
But new every day.
I'm gonna attempt to kick a field goal.
And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out.
Hey, progress.
He's on the board. He's on the board.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got? Guys,
You know,
Well, Kansas State was ranked number 1. Jeez.
wow.
Big W for Ohio.
You know
Bounce
what I
back
mean?
game.
Took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of
Shout out to them knocking off the best team in the Big 12. I think they beat them in the title game last year.
and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a
Oh,
long way
that's
in
not
telling
good.
the story of each of these teams' seasons.
We had him for a loss.
Yeah, it sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for
Bounce
the
back.
update.
Give me 1 second. I gotta see my depth chart. It keeps on like auto changing.
Oh yeah, if somebody comes back from injury, it's like it just gives you the middle finger.
I thought I changed my depth in the main page, but I guess not. All right, I'm good to go. You ever watched the TV show The Wire?
No, I've always thought that I should, but I'm always behind. So I feel like I'm in a good place to be about 15, 20 years behind.
Sure. No, one of the guys is one of the groups is named Barksdale. It's their last. And I've got a player on my team named
Making a
Barksdale.
play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more really good execution by this offense.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quick release by the QB. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They'll throw it on first down. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give
It seems like some of the computer teams are getting much better.
chance that time, getting hit almost immediately.
Yeah,
From the
it's,
stats and stuff, and then like
After the
Louisiana Tech, I think is
2nd
third.
and 10 from the 25.
And I don't know, my stats are falling off here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Ooh, see ya.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Toledo.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll all shake out by the time we're done at the end of the season, but like,
Caravan of
it's
blockers
weird.
to take him into the end zone.
Have you done the Road to Glory mode?
Yeah, I get bored with it.
Okay.
Like, it's fun-ish. Quarterback's fun. If you're a wide receiver, it's awful.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Um,
Hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground.
just because you
I
you have to get out there and block a bunch and stuff,
oh jeez.
and then like every random play, you just like are like hitting the button to call for the ball like every single time they drop back to throw.
Guys, that last drive a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting
Someone
yards
told me,
and
and Eisenberg actually
all the stuff
confirmed it.
they do.
If you have
Nice job
Madden
moving the
and
football, but they gotta get in the
college
end zone
football,
this
EA
time.
Sports,
Yeah, and I think to
then
do that, they just got to be more
I guess
physical
transfer.
at
Like
the
so,
point of
start with
attack.
Road to
Push
Glory
up
mode,
front,
and
they
that guy
need to be
gets
the best
drafted
running team in
Oh,
the
you
league.
can like
and
take
you
him
can
in.
right into Madden or something,
The pull and
No
throw
blocking.
which
Why
is
would you block him?
and
Yeah,
just
that's
a
kind of
short,
cool.
safe pass
yeah.
play, they pick up a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have
Yeah, I was
out
talking to
wide?
him about
How
like
many guys
seeing if we
go
could
out
create our
deep?
own player
If I have enough
for our
guys to block
dynasties,
your
but it
guys,
might be a little
Mm.
built
tricky.
into the offense, pitch, catch,
Everybody gets a
run.
99 overall. You get to put him wherever you want.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass.
Catch the ball. You fucking bitch.
Can't make the connection on 3rd
Nobody.
down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass
Catch
defense,
the
and
ball.
now it's 4th down. The RedHawks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked
Might
out.
have to put somebody out there who wants to catch the ball.
Looking for a
I'm telling you, it's
productive
wet
play
out there.
on 1st down.
Yeah, still catch it. Wet for everybody.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. That play just never
Oh,
had
man,
a chance.
yeah.
They knock him down for a loss of 5.
You know we're out there taunting.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw.
Saw that.
Fires to the big fella.
You caught it. Your guy caught that one.
Away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. He would have loved to have been able to throw the ball past the first down
Slugfest
stick.
here.
Couldn't get it done, and they couldn't create enough room off the dump down, Jesse.
So let's give credit to the defense then in coverage, taking all of the throws away and also doing a nice job of keeping the football in front of them, and then great effort making that tackle, setting up for it.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that
He lobs one high down the left side.
Did
And
you
he's got it.
I
Inside
got tipped. It's crazy.
This guy's gotten off to a
Crazy.
comfortable start,
Picked
guys,
off.
with that last completion. He's already now
Oh,
over
what a
1,000
grab.
passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. They'll leave it with him. Keeps the legs moving. Oh, look out.
Hey, he's back.
And he's loose, and he'll take
Kronk
it to the
Daddy.
house. Touchdown, Miami.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a
Oh, my God.
breakout year. He had all the tools in
You,
the toolbox
you had it.
to get it done.
Yeah.
And he
I was like,
showed
why is
up
my
on
kicker
Sunday.
waiting to run up there and kick it? I was like, oh, he timed it.
After punching it in for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in
Oh,
that
boy.
kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Bam, 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 bam.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Leaves it with the running back.
Yeah, back.
Come on. Like depth at running back.
On the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
No bueno.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on
Yeah, I had a red shirt, Skukenak, man. He's still on my bench.
Oh,
on
for
the
real?
roster. Yeah.
Reads it, fires complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was
Mm.
on
He'll
his
be
way.
the starting
Gets
quarterback
all the
next
way
season, I
to
hope.
the 38.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. I'm on offense.
Bum, bum,
I'm trying
bum,
to find a
bum,
lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. Quickly to the tight end. The spin, still on his feet. There
Hot
makes
damn.
the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up
The
this
first
first
quarter.
period.
Call it.
This
Call the game.
animations? Is this new? I've never seen like this much trash talk before.
Yeah, just shit talking each other.
First down to start the drive after the break. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense. Great in the tackle for a loss on first down.
Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Throws to the back.
Oh,
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. They're bringing heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. And
I feel
he's
so
not
bad, but I
going to
won't.
make it. The defense
You can.
denying him the first down.
so tempted.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights.
Back to 0.
And with the field goal, we're tied here in the 2nd quarter. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, Phyllis, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Duke was able to cap off a close one in Durham with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
And the RedHawks will snap it on 1st and 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense.
Nope.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense.
Should have known you'd see that coming a mile away. The master of the jet.
You saw guys with excellent instinct running downhill and making a tackle.
On second down, wants to throw it. He's got his man. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
That was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running.
Bendable play.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here because we know how much
when I was down
third down all season long. They're just never able to seem
30,
to get into
40 yesterday. I tried to run on 4 times and he stopped it. I was just like, all right, well,
You just wonder what that does for their confidence.
that's going to be all she, you know.
Inside the 30.
Did you shut off the recording?
Yeah, at the end of the third quarter, I was so mad.
Looking to move
Yeah,
it
that's
through
fair
the
enough.
air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
What was the final score?
Defense has its work
49-0.
to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, I just had my mic muted that whole like end of it. That's why I wasn't, speaking.
He'll ride his man on the option. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's
McGooligan, get your hands off.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
Oh, what a
He
throw.
snares it
Holy
in the end zone. Touchdown.
placement there. Calvin Ridley.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to
Stop hurting. Why? You know what?
perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice.
People in
over and
Kohler
over and
stores
over, and
trying to
it's
sell
paid
fancy
dividends now
faucets
again.
getting hurt. What are you doing?
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh,
Bulldozes his way
We're
through.
gonna, well, somebody's gonna get him in the down, right?
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Quarterback empties his backfield. On second down, he'll let it fly.
supposed to be a dive. Gee,
The
what's
turbo.
wrong with these people?
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? It's just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Using the quick game. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on who this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
No,
Incomplete.
Catch it.
Is he lucky to get that one back? Defense
I swear.
an interception.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
This offense has a second down play. The play action fake. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself.
Well, great job there
Of
by the
course.
defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. To the ground to try to move the chains. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks everybody up in the huddle. Because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
The Rockets getting set on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. He'll throw it. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed.
Hey, tight over here, Bry.
Well done.
Hey,
After
a lot of
the
football
2nd
left.
down misfire, looking
Lot
at
of
a 3rd and
football
8. He's looking to pass. Got it set up on the outside.
No.
Maybe just a couple of inches short.
We'll take it down on the 2-minute
I'll tell
warning.
you what, if you want to be
Okay.
overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty. The
Really?
offense moved,
Sorry.
but it was because the defender jumped into
I'm
the
sorry.
neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. 3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. He wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Oh, that's what I get. That's called karma. Instant karma.
And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job on the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Toss to the outside. Oh, gives him the tough
The hooligan.
And that defense
somebody else
pushing him
over.
out of bounds after a short gain. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for 1st down. He'll set up to throw. He's right on target. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. He's open on the right. Afterburners coming. A huge gain on that one before he
L2 for like directional passing or whatever. Or,
I know it's early in
That what I
the
did. I didn't actually. I just threw it on the run. I was surprised that it didn't get knocked out.
when this guy gets
Because
I saw that as an option recently. Yeah, I've never
Yeah,
used it before.
It just like throws it a little higher. It's what I
It's sensitive,
Yeah.
but if you can pound it
Like,
away and get these kind of gains,
a little higher.
they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
quarterback wants to throw on second down. And he
Too late.
was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, he could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Fires to the right.
Oh my goodness.
Or did he find a hole in that secondary? He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. He now has 79 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Going up top on first down. Quick strike complete.
You were there.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too.
God damn it, man.
Wait a minute. We'll have to
Jamal,
check out the laundry on the field.
get it together.
Offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. He's back to throw on second down. He's got it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
They want to run this quarterback.
Big guys, too.
Loses 4 on the carry. Timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead's extended. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Maybe a little too bold on that return as he's out of bounds at the 11. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Hands it off. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. They'll try the run. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
Second good.
That's the end of
Handful of yards at the end there. You know, pat him. I like it.
halftime update.
I dig it.
The
Back in this
RedHawks
game.
will kick it away to start the second half.
We have an audience watching this game. It's not anybody online. It's my dog
He'll
who's
start
just
the return
will not stop
inside his
staring at me.
5.
It's that's so random. You guys had random viewers with you and
No,
Matt the other day.
yeah. The porn
Like, how does
bots.
that happen?
The porn bots became
Oh,
sentient. I guess
Were they
I don't know.
communicating like in the group chat or?
No, I didn't. I think he just saw they had a couple.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive.
This poor kid, man.
Start of the game. They've now got
Oh,
to
they-
think
Yes.
Living in the blue medical
plays
tent.
they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to
My guys are getting hurt. What the hell's going on out here?
Scoring right here would be huge.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Flushed out of the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Whoa.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop right
My
at
guy's got
the
a neck roll.
line, but it's a 10-yard
That's all you need to know.
first down.
Oh
Really
no.
good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. It's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting it to the big fella at tight end.
Offense gets set for second down. Off play action.
Oh, got a hand. Oh, there's Barksdale.
This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen.
That's weird. I can't audible. Like I tried to like do a hot route, but it was
Smelled that one out from the beginning.
Oh, out of the screen?
This offense would want to
yeah. I mean, I wanted to like fake, you know, like those.
Oh.
their athleticism and speed. They gobbled him up behind the line of scrimmage.
What a boot.
It's good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Fair catch, called for and made.
What does Emily do for work?
She is a, what's her title now? Supplier, resource manager, something. She handles a lot of like contracts for Mass Mutual, like the actual contract part and like negotiating all that fun stuff.
No doubt, Reese. They had
So
a lot
like
of
specifically within IT.
on the board here to extend that lead there.
So like they just re-upped with Salesforce and like DocuSign. So she gets pulled in and she's like the purchasing person involved in it.
Wear this defense out.
On second down, just keeps firing. A beautifully
Does she have to travel up for work too?
No, this is probably the last one. Honestly, I think she's gonna have before
It's just very tough. Very few people do it.
before she's due in October. But she had like usually they have to go to like diversity conferences or like some sort of diverse supplier conference, and so this was one in
They're going back to the
Boston that a bunch of people were gonna go to that were local and stuff. So she just flew up there on Monday night or Sunday night, and then
Really good job by the defense. Wrap
she's
them
just there
up, get them on the
tonight.
ground, take away that run game.
Remind me, do you get paternity leave?
I do, yeah. So I'll get 6 weeks,
Picked up 2 yards on that
and she gets 18 weeks.
second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At the 35, he's loose.
Holiday.
And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Miami. And once he got loose, it was all over.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half.
She's been passed up 3 straight years by other running backs.
In the second half, they take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the
Slowly
field,
slipping in
score. There is no end in sight for these
The Hammer, and then the Robbins, and now Kronk.
On the run from
Running
inside
back to you.
zone.
Uh-oh. But I will say Kronk was actually a running back. The other two were wide receivers that got
For a really good return, sets up this offense in solid field position.
Blockers can get out of the way.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think
Come back
being
here.
down 14,
He's off to the races. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Rockets are in the hurry up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes his connection. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
Whew.
First down here for the offense. Snap in the shotgun. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Nice nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Shakes off the tackle. They made the stop. He takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And it's right.
Eisenberg the other day when we played like, I think, 6 or 8 field goals.
No
it was
way.
Like 12 to 12 it was like 12 to 12 at half or something.
I saw when it was 6-6. I was wondering if something happened. You guys started going for 2 or like it popped up on the ticker.
No.
Huh?
Yeah, it was. I know I had 12 at the half. He had 13, so maybe. I know I had 14.
Yeah, that's wild.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. One running back
Keep
in
on
the
doing that.
backfield, and he
Looks
has
like a time.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Plows through the defense. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the RedHawks will have it 1st and 10. The inside handoff. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
First down, physicality.
Volleyball
Football
over here.
is being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance.
I did the opposite of what I did last night.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, RedHawks. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Ripping through the defense.
All your kick returners have like 11 broken tackles.
I mean, this kid's a
Just monsters out there, dude.
The Rockets offense is back on the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. Field goals are not going to get down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 3rd down, and this offense is already already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Pocket starts to collapse. At the 45
No.
on its way. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team.
Skukanic ain't doing that.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
The Rockets moving quickly to the line.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
No, get back there.
Keeps it himself and gets the first. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He leaves it with his back. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. Single back formation, and they give it to it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking off. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Buying some time. Unleashes one. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right.
Lord.
And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Needs a big completion on 3rd and long. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
No doubt, and when you're playing cover 2, you got 2 safeties deep that account for the whole field, right? I got half the field, you got half the field. So they do a great job. You have to see and have good vision on the quarterback. You got to make sure you're breaking on the football. How about the strong safety spinning down, doing a good job seeing the ball and going?
I'm gonna just call play and take it to the fourth.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he could and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The RedHawks decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll aim it toward the sideline and try to make it tough on the return team. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the penalties.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Rockets want to pick up the tempo. He'll done it again. Shakes off the defender. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. And
Go
the
for it,
defense
dude.
had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tackle is made after the first down. The Rockets have their offense in high gear. Good spot on the field to go for it. They make it pay off. Not willing to settle for a field goal on this drive.
Yeah, and Reese, I just don't know if field goals are going to win this game, honestly. I think to win, I think you need tutties. So this offense needs to stay on the field, stay aggressive, and try and capitalize after picking up that first down.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stays.
What?
The big gain on
Play through the
offense,
whistle.
the play will stand,
Beautiful,
the
man.
offense declines the penalty. And the Rockets will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback will audible. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he takes it to the house.
What's the score?
You would be down 12 now.
I take
Right.
oh, yeah, 12. Yeah, I will.
Getting set for the point after. And it's looking good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Texas Tech is getting crushed today, and this is in front of a full house in Lubbock. That fan base should not be subjected to this. They're trailing by 14 to Arkansas State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Guys, we'll see what this RedHawks offense can get done this time. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own. So you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Running back searching for a hole. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's beaten. He's priority number 1. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the second half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Dum 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 dum.
That is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Running it back, it's Johnson. He's got great speed.
Well, okay.
Time left.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped after making the catch. The Rockets will hustle to the line. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And
Keep
that
going.
seems complete. A defender all over ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the big fella. Breaks the tackle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. And the Rockets are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, Give on the inside. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking to pass inside the red zone.
I think Jesse
Got enough space.
Gotta
And
get
he'll race
2.
it to the house. Touchdown, Toledo. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're clawing it. They are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
Trying to surge it in. He is denied. No good on the 2-point try, and the lead remains at 5. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last year. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
And this is what leaders do at the quarterback position, guys. After throwing 2 picks a week ago, he was able to put that game behind him, refocused himself, got back in the film room. He looks like a different player this week.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That's a big stop for the defense. That running back has had so much success. You're down in the football game. You need to get the ball back to your offense. You create a play like this. This will get the fires going, get the juices going. Now we got to go get a few more.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got his man in the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. Delivers the contact. Touchdown, Miami.
Sure.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Fines
They
is
push
filling
that
himself
lead out.
today.
A really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that, that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete to the left. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's It's a first down. The Rockets want to move quickly.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback, after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll work his way down to the 28. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They'll go to the fullback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. And he'll be brought down.
Dope, dude. I freaking dope. Come on, man.
Now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra body, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on. Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown.
And listen, still a ways to go. But great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now we got a 1-possession game.
We'll do onside.
Just have to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the
You kicking it normal or you do it onside?
Yeah, regular.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Old Dominion is running away with this one behind an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 28 over the Coyotes. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Miami, Ohio has it back. The RedHawks offense heads to the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a 1st down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They want that clock to run. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
Was that an RPO? Looked like
It was. I was hoping you were blitzing so I could throw it. Blitzing everybody.
I thought about it.
When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Oh, sweet. Gives me a timeout. Oh, wait a second. The big.
Yeah, they took one of yours there.
Use that timeout, run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, that's why this running game can
Good game, man.
Good
Comeback.
game, my friend. Yeah, dude, you had me sweating for a lot of that. Oh my God.
Bounce back by. It's classic Bry bounce back, man. I should have known.
You got to start getting me at midnight, dude. Bleary-eyed.